hitter, Eugenio Suarez, who comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
The right fielder.
And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain. One of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So one away here with the bases empty. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gamble is underneath this one. 2 gone. At the plate, number 17. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Nelson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. At the plate, Jimmy Nelson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jimmy.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Jeanette. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Count 0-2.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jeanette charging this one, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up now, Kurt Casale, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Liner towards second, so this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting in, the pitcher, Germán.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Germán Marquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Pitch misses the throw down. And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. A high fastball is in there. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Peraza ranging back at the track. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up.
Shaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Seared down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. The next 1-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. And he puts it on the ground to second. Shaw has it on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Hit hard to short. Perez is right there. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. Settling in now, Manny Pena. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2-0.
That's a ball.
Line hard to center field. Kane is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, number 17. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Zero.
2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So digging in now, Kurt Casale, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's shut down, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, German Marquez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Striding in, Jose Peraza. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Look out. There goes Hamilton. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Number 17 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Moustakas stands at first with one out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dietrich facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Next for Milwaukee, Jimmy Nelson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Marquez has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Into the box now, Joey Votto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Perez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Suarez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Shaw gloves it. On to first, and there were two down. Coming to the plate now, number 17. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Popped him up. Shaw is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. This one's down to third. Suarez gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Ben Gamel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And
fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Jesus Aguilar will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Brewers strand one. They're up 2-0. stepping up to the plate, Kurt Casale. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slow little roller to third. Moustakas scoops it up. And that's the first out. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Peraza is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in now, Scooter Gennett in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Red. Zach Duke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's only 2 for 10. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Throwing to second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strike.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Ryan Braun will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Shaw at second. Perez is over at first with 1 away. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So striding forward now, Joey Votto. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Count even at 2 and 2. 2-2, here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Scott Schebler will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now for the Reds, number 17. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Nick Senzel will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Milwaukee took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.